Hey guys, welcome into today's video. Today we're diving into Volume 2 of our Transfer Portal Roundup series. The news is just flying in every single day, the portal never sleeps, and with the early signing period coming up in a week, the news is not slowing down anytime soon. So if you guys are enjoying the videos, please do like and subscribe, it really helps out so much. And once again guys, thank you so much for getting the channel to 1,000 subs. I love our community, you guys are awesome. Alright, on to the roundup. So we do have a commitment to talk about today. Former Arizona defensive lineman Keon Bars has committed to USC. When discussing his commitment, Keon said that USC was his dream school, and that the opportunity to play at his dream program was just an opportunity he couldn't pass up. He's actually a local guy, growing up in my hometown in Murrieta, California. He did attend Murrieta Mesa High School, so that's something we'll have to get past, but we'll work on it. No, but in all seriousness guys, this is exactly what you have all been wanting. My comment section every week is, where are the defensive linemen? Where are the defensive tackles? And we got one here. Keon is a very large individual with Power 5 production to put in the middle of this USC defensive line. He's listed at 6'3", 310. He's a grad transfer with 1 year of eligibility left. Now this is a perfect fit in my opinion. Obviously love his size. I know I said it at least 10 times during the regular season, but we lack size on the interior of the defensive line. That's why you saw guys like Stanley Ta'afo'ou playing defensive tackle when someone his size has no business being in there. He was second team All Pac-12 in 2021. He finished his career at Arizona with 102 tackles and 5 sacks. Now obviously with the interior guys, stats are not the most important thing in the world, but this was a huge need for the USC defense. I'd still look for the defensive staff to add a few more bodies in the interior of the USC defensive line. Okay, so that's it for the commits. Now let's look at some of the guys USC is actively pursuing or have already offered. Former North Carolina cornerback Tony Grimes is someone I've had my eye on, and I was thrilled when it was announced that he had an official visit to USC scheduled for this weekend. Grimes was a 3-year starter at UNC and a former 5-star recruit in the 2020 class. He's very athletic, listed at 6 foot, 195 pounds, and I think could come in and immediately be that Mekhi Blackmon replacement. Now the Tar Heel fan base will tell you that they are happy to see him go, but I'm not convinced that the coaching staff there is competent in any way in regards to developing defensive talent. I would take a swing at this guy's upside any day of the week. Now he just wrapped up his visit with Texas A&M, so if this is purely an NIL move, I don't see us closing this one. Another player USC has offered is former Tulsa defensive tackle Anthony Goodlow. This is a guy I think would be a great fit here at SC. He's listed at 6'4", 286. He brings in great leadership ability. He performed well in the bigger games Tulsa played. Both the Ohio State and Oklahoma State games in 2021 really stand out to me. He has 12 career sacks, so he has some production, which is very good to see. This isn't really a projection on upside like Romello Height was this last offseason, but Goodlow is a very solid player. You know what you're going to get with a guy like that. And the last player we're going to talk about today is another player USC has offered. It's former Washington State linebacker Travion Brown. He's 6'3", 230. He just had a very solid 2022 season, racking up 49 tackles, 1.5 sacks, a forced fumble, and a pick. He's a very instinctive playmaker. He's a good tackler, an upgrade over Raylan Goforth in my opinion. This is one I could definitely see happening. He's from Moreno Valley, so I could definitely see a homecoming here. USC's linebacker room is very thin at the moment. The more bodies they can bring in with legitimate Power 5 production, the better off the room will be. There is also something to be said for having Pac-12 experience. Being familiar with the conference is always an added bonus. This is one I think SC gets done. Now I know that a lot of you guys are going to be thrilled that this is an all defensive target roundup list. I'm still super pissed that we didn't land Jaheim Bell, the tight end from South Carolina who ended up going to Florida State. Huge get for them obviously, but I would have loved to have seen him in this USC offense. Now just a few notes before I get out of here. USC has offered a second player on offense in Tulsa offensive tackle Dylan Wade. Good size at 6'4", 290. I'll trust the coaching staff and their evaluation on that one. Another thing I found interesting is that 13 of the 16 total offers that have gone out to defensive players, which I know will make a lot of USC fans very happy. And on the next roundup, we'll likely have some commitment news. Just a hunch. So those are all the commits and targets I have to talk about today. Now in the coming weeks, a big fish is rumored to be entering the portal after the playoff is concluded. I don't know if it's true, but I will have a video coming out in the coming days about this player. If you have any guesses about who the player is, make sure to leave them down in the comments. Also, make sure to let me know your thoughts on Keon and the players USC are going after as well. Alright guys, that'll do it for me today. Again, thank you so much for all of your support. I appreciate all of you, and as always, take care and fight on.